This is a perfect shot. The lighting is perfect, the movement is smooth, the composition is spot on. Technically, it's a 10 out of 10. And the client said no. This video is about the most underrated skill for any creative professional. It's not your technical skill, it's persuasion. We are told that if our work is good enough, it should speak for itself. That clients will see the quality and just get it. But that's not how people work. I learned this the hard way. The best creative work in the world means nothing if you can't persuade someone to believe in it, to invest in it, and to pay for it. My business, Sky Perth, didn't truly take off until I stopped focusing only on my drone flying skills and started learning about human psychology. Understanding a few simple principles from one book is how I went from losing bids to building a portfolio with names like Tourism Australia and Netflix. Today, I'm sharing 3 the most powerful principles from Robert Cialdini's classic book, Influence. I will show you exactly how they can change your career just like they changed mine. The first principle is the one I think is the most powerful because it's about generosity. It's called reciprocity. The principle is simple. When someone gives you something of value, you feel an almost automatic obligation to give something back. It's built into our social DNA. In business, this is a game changer. Instead of going in with a hard sell, you lead by giving. Here's how it worked for me. Early in my career, I was filming a property for a real estate client. We got all the shots they asked for, but as we were packing up, the afternoon light, the golden hour, suddenly became perfect. I knew the client's budget was spent. I could have just gone home. Instead, I unpacked my gear and spent another 30 minutes getting some absolutely stunning shots of the property in that beautiful light. I sent them to the client and said, no charge, the light was too good to pass up. That small gift, that moment of giving without asking, did more for our relationship than any sales pitch. That client has since hired Sky Perth for more than a dozen large projects. They trust us because we showed that we care about their success first. As Theodore Roosevelt said, no one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. That is reciprocity. Give value first. Okay, so giving value builds trust. But how do you convince a new client who doesn't know you to take a chance? That brings us to the second principle, social proof. People are pack animals. When we are uncertain, we look to others to see what they are doing. If a restaurant is full, we assume the food is good. If a YouTube video has millions of views, we assume it's worth watching. That's social proof. Your portfolio is social proof. Testimonials are social proof. Case studies are social proof. When I mentioned that Sky Perth has worked with Netflix or Disney Plus, that's not about bragging. It's about reducing the perceived risk for a new client. It tells them other credible people have trust us, so you can too. Your job isn't just to say you are good, it's just to show that other people think you are good. So always ask for testimonials, always showcase your best work with big names. Build your social proof, and you find that selling becomes much easier. Now, social proofs gets people interest. However, you need one more element to seal the deal and justify your value. This is the third principle, authority. People listen to credible experts. We trust a doctor in a white coat. We follow advice from a pilot in a uniform. In the creative world, authority isn't about being bossy. It's about demonstrating your expertise so clearly that clients just trust your judgment. For me, this comes from experience. Having over 6,000 flights and more than 1,000 hours in the air is a signal of authority. Being a chief remote pilot is a signal of authority. But you don't need a decade of experience to build it. You can build authority by sharing what you know. writing a blog post, making helpful videos, speaking at small events. Every time you teach someone something valuable, you are building your authority. You are positioning yourself as a trusted guide, not just another person with a drone. And that's what clients are truly looking for, a guide they can trust. Now, a quick but very important point. These principles, reciprocity, social proof, and authority, are incredibly powerful, and they must be used ethically. This isn't about tricking people. It's about building genuine connection and demonstrate real value. The influence is a win-win. So if you feel stuck in your creative career, the problem might not be your talent. It might be your psychology. Your creative skills get you a seat at the table, but understanding people is what builds your business and your reputation. Persuasion isn't about being a slick salesperson. It's about connection. It's about generosity. And it's about building trust. If you want to start building your authority right now, one of the best ways is by sharing what you know. That's the principle of reciprocity in action. I wrote a blog post called The Fastest Way to Level Up as a Drone Pilot, where I share some of my top tips. It's a free resource for you, and the link is in the description below. And I have a question for you. Which of these principles, reciprocity, social proof, or authority, do you think would make the biggest difference in your work right now? Let me know in the comments. Take what you have learned and create something amazing. Stay curious, tell your story, make it count. Thank you so much for your time and for watching this video. Bye.